Hello, YouTubes. I am super tired today. It is like 10, it's almost 11, which really isn't that bad, but I just got back from Shakespeare rehearsal. I'm in a Shakespeare show. It's actually called The Revenger's Tragedy, and it's by a contemporary of Shakespeare, and it's just like a very predictable, well, not very predictable, very typical tragedy of that era. And it's a fantastic experience. I am acting with my betters. They are incredibly talented people, and I'm really having to stretch myself to get to their level. But it's really exciting and rewarding, and I'm really glad I decided to do it. It's in this really cool, like, outdoor theater that's right next to a mental hospital, and it's our Halloween show, and it's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to show, like, my costume and link stuff and get everything involved with that. But, oh, it's so exciting. Outside of that, work, school, dying. I've started taking like a medicine to go to sleep just because it always takes me like 2 hours to go to sleep, and I used to think that was just like a normal thing that people just sleep after 2 hours of like sitting in bed awake, and then somebody told me like that's not, and so I'm trying out some stuff I got prescribed, and it's like I don't feel like it helps me a lot, but I mean I've only taken it like a handful of times. I haven't like taken it regularly, so who knows? I'll probably just switch to something else if it doesn't work out. I did not make it to a single 5 a.m. workout, so right off the bat, we'll say that didn't happen. I mean, it's impossible. I get home this late, and then if I'm not like immediately to bed, waking up at 5 is off the table. And no alarm can wake me up. I am a log. And so, yeah, but I'm just starting to work out on my own again. I just managed to run for about 30 minutes recently and get a good sweat going, but fitness going. I'm actually gonna take some before photos soon of like my current fitness level, like shirtless, all that kind of stuff, and then put those somewhere and work up to something different. Try to get really buff before I leave for China. Leaving for China is making life rough in a lot of ways because I want to move out. I live with my parents. It's pretty typical of someone my age, but I make enough money that I can move out, and I really want to. And it's really hard to find a place that's like, oh yeah, you can just show up for like 3 months and then be gone forever. Yeah, that's fine. And buying a lease that I need to immediately sell within 3 months is just unrealistic. So I'm probably just gonna have to eat it up and wait until I leave for China and then come home. That'll save the most money and it'll be better too. But yeah, it's putting miles on my car, driving down several miles to get to work. This is getting a little ranty. I'm writing some stuff again. I have this really cute idea of this kind of, because I like the idea of writing music and writing stories, but I feel like just writing a song on my own is a little beyond me right now, and so I want to write like a story and then build a couple songs into that story so it's a little more naturally done. I can just kind of improvise into it and make it more narrative style. But yeah, next week I'm hoping to do something called a really easy guitar song called like The Passing Glass. It's really easy. Like I can almost do it already, and I have like zero strumming experience whatsoever. Like everything I have on my channel is all string plucked. I'm growing out my fingernails so I can play guitar better. So I look like a creepy, pedophilic, crazy guy. Okay. Last thing is the song I put up today is just a hymn. I just know it really well because I grew up with it, and it's easy to play and sing, and if it's pretty. I know it well enough. I know the words well enough that I can just play and sing at the same time. And so usually if I've done that, it's because I ran out of time to practice, and I just wanted to get a song out quick. I'm speaking quickly today. We did a speed through with my lines, with everybody's lines. We did a speed through of the first third of the show tonight, and my brain's still moving that fast, picking up cues, getting the next thing, and yeah. To shame me, because I do feel bad, I got chicken nuggets on the way home. I was hungry, and I didn't realize it was like a 2-pack I was getting, and so I have like 1 billion chicken nuggets. And it makes me sick, but they're delicious. And I got like so much sauce. Like I have 1 billion different sauces to try. And so living it up in Jacobtown. Yeah, other than that, that's a pretty good snapshot of what's going on in my life right now. I kind of date casually right now. I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but I'm just dating casually right now. Maybe something will catch and go, more intense or serious. But for now, it's just really nice to kind of, date maybe 2 or 3 times, see where things are, and then go to friends. And, there hasn't been a ton of situations outside of that I've been like, oh yeah, it's all going to work out. But I mean, dating is great. It sucks, but it's important to do. You got to find out who you want to be with, however that ends up being, however painful it is. It's just part of the process. Just try not to end too many relationships along the way. I don't know why I got on that. It's just part of my life, I guess. Gonna do some photo shoots with my brother-in-law soon, so hopefully you'll see some cool pics of me, and that'll start being more impressive than just like a small lump. Yeah, this has gone on forever. So my goals for this week, routine, it's getting redundant. I'm doing a good job. I really am. So I won't do routine. And I don't need to do 3 things. I'll just keep it to like 2. Finish Unquiet Mind. I actually read like half of it. Incredibly interesting book. I'll hold my review until I'm completely done with the book. But fascinating. Very interesting. And anybody who struggles with mental health, I mean, anybody, not just, that specific illness, manic depressive, but like, it's a very interesting book in reference to that, because her condition was so severe. I definitely suggest that. So I'm finishing that book. And then the second one is I just want to run for at least 30 minutes every day. I didn't get to do it today. So run 5 days out of the week for 30 minutes or more. That's good. And then I want to lift weights 3 times out of the week. I didn't even watch my video before this. And so those are going to be my 2 things. I did read more of the book over this week, but I should be able to finish it in this next little bit. Anyway, book. Blah. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.